All right, 1 second. I'm gonna give this one last shot, and then it'll be eliminated. Nope, that's not right. All right. No. Okay. So if I switch to one of my other presets, this audio application thing seems to work. Then here it doesn't, unless it's just Stoneshard, maybe. But usually I don't have problems with that. But anyways, I'll just capture my desktop and hope I don't have anything. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what I would have playing. Music, I guess. I get copyright struck by the government. Also, I just want to say I've successfully pulled off the Jonah in the middle of the door glitch. Yeah. I was gonna say when the stone gets hard, the hard gets stoned. But then I was like, that's too dumb to even write. So I just cut myself off. Am I? Okay, for a sec I thought it was actually stuck. Like, I couldn't move. So, last grinding session resulted in new gear, new clothes, probably a lot of boredom to come, because it's Stoneshard grinding, there's not really much, it's not much to look forward to. But there was a new armor update that they're going to be separating from the Rags to Riches update. So basically there's going to be a minor update, and then the main Rags to Riches / Caravan one. And the Caravan upgrades had their icons shown. So everyone seemed, not everyone, but a lot of people seemed to like my little Stoneshard video where I think we might be out of quests here too, is what I was trying to remember. So that gives us a few options. We could potentially go to, let's see, what do I have? Let's ask these fine ladies if they have any rumors. Go around the rumor mill. So yeah, I could potentially make a follow-up to that. The thing is that I decided to finally make my Talea / Dogs of War video, and I recorded it, and it was a pretty good take. I'm trying to be better about just re-recording audio for a video if I don't like it. Are you gonna try neutral dungeons? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But the only ones I have are, I think I have the I could, you know what, I probably should go pop by the Death Stingers and see if they're back up. I'm pretty sure I have the Heroes Mausoleum and the Sacred Ruins. I'm not sure which would be easier for me. I could also just try and go to this Bandit Den and see what's up with that. So, I don't know. Okay. This is mean, but they have stuff like the Burned Watermill. Who's like, oh man, I want to check out that watermill. Let me go, let me go on a walk down there. That sounds really interesting. It's kind of mean, but someone had to say it. Someone had to be the one to put Stoneshard in their place. Those indie devs have had it far too good for far too long. But yeah, so I mean the armor stuff, I mean it looks pretty cool to me. I don't think I really have any major complaints. I think they mentioned how there's going to be like a charge attack in there, and that's to offer alternatives to like dash. And one thing I found out that I literally never knew in this game is that abilities that move you don't trigger attacks of opportunity. So I was thinking in my head, I wonder if that's part of what Chronomancy is going to be about. Like, I wonder if Chronomancy will allow you to, like, rewind or, like, teleport and stuff, and you won't suffer attacks of opportunity, because that would be pretty thematic. And if that's the way their system works, to me it makes sense, and I don't really mind it. I think most people just stumble upon it while wandering around. But yeah, did you see the upcoming armor update? I don't know if there's a delay in responses, but I'll wait to see if you respond. But my main thing is that what impressed me is that it seems like the armor update will make it, it'll be just as helpful for rogue builds as it will be for heavy armor builds. I feel like my one thing is that I feel like people might be able to cheese it to like become really broken archers or like shield stuff like that. I feel like it's gonna come out and they're not gonna be satisfied with how good it'll be, or maybe I'm just completely overreacting. Yeah, I mean, I bought food. Do I have... How much is in my bag? Do I have enough for beer? I think I do. Yeah. Let's just go to the brewery. So yeah, I mean, I think that'll be a hot topic in the community. And some of the other indie games I'm following have some stuff too. I'd also like to announce that I've kicked my War Thunder edition because they annoyed me. Gaijin Entertainment has annoyed me. So that's a big ups. By the way, I don't know if I was as heavy into streaming last year as I have been this year. He's sleeping, isn't he? Can I... There's a bed here, right? Crom. Hello? Oh no, his house is top right, I think, right? Let's see. Oh no, he's up here. Good man. Good man like Crom never sleeps. He's always vigilant for some bartering. Get one of those. What other indie games am I following? Warno, which is the spiritual successor to horror game Red Dragon. Gates of Hell Ostfront. Let me alt-tab really quick. Does Hell Let Loose count or no? I don't know if Hell Let Loose counts, but a couple of my friends have been playing that, so that's cool. Don't know if Crusader Kings 3 counts, but Crusader Kings 3, I'm waiting for them to add a lot of stuff before I go back in. I liked it a lot, but the way war and stuff works in that game is stupid to me. Steel Division 2 sucked in my opinion. Is this the dead end stream? Yeah. This is where I rant. This is my therapy. Let me visit your channel. Let me dox you live. This is live leaks. Wait. Okay, I don't know. I was gonna say I just had like a weird crisis where I couldn't decide if I know you. By the way, I'm gonna screenshot this. I think I just glitched out. I glitched out YouTube. It says I have -3 viewers. Damn, I know. I know sometimes the numbers suffer, but I didn't know it was this bad. Oh my god. YouTube live streaming is so broken. Hi, this is Dog. Could be. Is this Stardew Valley? It's close. It's like Stardew Valley and Dark Souls, basically. That'd probably be the easiest way to describe this game. So yeah, I follow a lot of indie games, but I was talking to a friend recently. Yeah, let me just get in some heated low-tier YouTuber beef, but I don't know. I haven't really been feeling Gates of Hell Ostfront, but I was talking to a friend about the reason I made a tutorial for that game, which some people seem to really like, which I appreciate, is that yeah, the deader end stream. That's what I should start calling them. The deadest of streams only. Send a message. Just gonna save that. Okay, sorry. Went off on a tangent. So, when I looked at the Gates of Hell community on YouTube and like what they were posting, all the tutorials, because I was looking for tutorials because I wanted to learn the game. All of the tutorials were about 40 minutes long, and they were basically just Let's Plays that had tutorial-like content. So it'd be like, oh, here's how you use infantry, and it's like a 40-minute long, you know, video. Which, I don't know, in my opinion, it's just like, okay, well, if that's how they're gonna be, then I don't really feel bad marketing myself. So I'm probably gonna be a bit more aggressive with my tutorials, but I definitely like when I made the Stoneshard news thing, I think I was like 2 days into the video and someone else basically made a similar thing, but I checked and I didn't want to rip off their stuff, but like they didn't do like stupid rants, so I was like, all right, my brand is secure. But yeah. Sorry, I'll check your comment now. I just was sort of feeling myself there. Which degen from Discord do you think this is? I was gonna say Money Muffin, but I'm probably wrong. I was gonna say Money Muffin. How's it -5? Yo! What did I do? Oh no. I should put this up on my banner. That I achieved -5 viewers. Oh! I was supposed to sell all of my old clothes to the tailor here, but I didn't do it. Did they make a new area down here? Ah, these commoners. Okay. I think we already did his quest. Alright, so... I guess I might go, like, run around the woods for a bit. That sounds like fun. -8 viewers. I'd almost share my screen, but this is a really funny glitch. What have you done? Dat boy ruined my stream. I'm gonna have to actually kill you in real life. In Minecraft. Seeing Guardian's Night in IMAX. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I might refresh the page just because I'm not actually sure if my chat's being destroyed by that. If any of you have any requests or suggestions, let me know. I'm here to oblige everyone who says anything to me. Let's get some soup. It's always good. Get some borscht. Maybe a flagon of mead. And we should probably get bandages. Let me just check if any of my food's going bad. Okay. The Hateful Eight. It's so true. I was looking at some guy try to explain why the Sherman Easy 8s are called Easy 8s, if you've ever heard of that. And I guess... What is it? Oh, just made myself vomit. Great. Misplay. Classic. Oh yeah, so I guess the E is like an experimental designation, so they were called like the M43E8, so people call them Easy 8s, but like technically it has no meaning. I think it's because they never actually really used that. It was more like a nickname. But like, what's weird to me is when you look the classic vomit strat, your opponents will never know what to expect. What's weird to me is when people talk about like tank history and stuff like that, they'll be like an armored magazine. Like I guess they used to just have like dedicated magazines for like tanks and that sort of thing. Someone's having an argument. Okay, alright. I was gonna say. If I hear little popping sounds, the stream will end. It's just a heads up. Wait, why am I not well rested? What? Did I not save? That's probably what happened then. So... Yeah, I was working on a Warhammer video, and I didn't pay them. I was working on a Warhammer video and like an edit of Mech Warrior stuff, and I think those are going to be really cool, and I'm hoping all of the Redditors will love it. All the Mech Warrior Redditors will rejoice at my video. And the Warhammer one, I don't know how that'll even do. I've had a couple of Warhammer videos where I'm like, oh, this is clickbait, but whatever, I'll put it out, and it didn't even do that well. I'm not like clickbait. I don't think I've ever like gone full clickbait, but usually just stuff that's like vaguely topical to that community. Alright, so if you're joining for the first time, this is Stoneshard. It's a tactical hardcore RPG. I don't know how to really describe it. hardcore as you want to make it, you can save. You can do Iron Man runs. I don't do them, so they're kind of lame. And it's in a low fantasy world, and there's crazy stuff like each of your body parts can get damaged, and you can eat pears. It's probably the craziest part. Is getting the antioxidants from the pear to improve your stats as you get mauled by wolves. Golden camp. I don't know if I can beat the brigand camp. That's kind of why I'm like hesitant. Let's go there anyways. Let's see. Sim is also a notorious walking sim, so if any of you like RuneScape, Stoneshard is very analogous to RuneScape. Don't fact check me on that. It's like old roguelike, but not roguelike. It's like rogue, but not roguelike. Hit the shrine. Open your sparkling water. Recently I learned that getting drunk in the game actually factors in your level of hunger on top of vitality and what booze you drink. It's crazy. Is that actually true? I know, it's weird that they haven't added a nutrition system. I'm getting a lot of comments. Okay, this went from like a shitpost stream to like actual people. So sorry. A nutrition system. The nutrition system is immunity. That's the closest thing they have. So if you eat like fruits, it'll give you immunity, which gives you a resistance to negative effects. It's not like anything in depth, but that's how they handle it. The hunger thing I've never heard of, but yeah, I mean, my main thing is, if you ever watch me play this game, I kind of complain about it a lot, but I feel like the Stoneshard devs have kind of like it's not even that bad compared to some other games. Like, I've heard horror stories about Company of Heroes 3 right now. But sometimes they knee-jerk, right? And I just feel like all the changes they made to alcohol and, like, pain have been super noticeable. So I went from basically never carrying alcohol to, like, always having a ton on me. Like, I'd usually keep maybe a bottle, and, yeah. Now I'm dabbling with... I caught your VOD when looking for gameplay of the game, so thanks for that, Lamau. Do you mean VOD as in like a stream VOD, or do you mean as in like a video? I'm probably overpowering the game so much. Hold on. Alright. Let's dial back the old goose voice. And, yeah. My favorite thing is that I changed my font for the Pizza Tower stream, and I haven't undone it, because I like the way it looks. Stream fun, then I checked out your videos. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. I've been trying to get better over, like, maybe the 3 years I've tried to do YouTube stuff. I've been trying to... I have a weird habit of making a video, and it'll do well by my standards, and then I just don't follow it up. I know that sounds weird, but I guess it's just because, like, if you work decently hard on something, you'll be like, you know... But I never understood why I'd make... Like, when I made my Warhammer Leaks videos, they'd get, like... A few got, like, 10k views, and I just, like, took a break. And, my dad, actually, of all people, like, my real father was like, why don't you just make another one? I'm like, I don't know, man. Get off my back. Stop hassling me. Anyways, what kind of a mod are you making? Also, I'll try and call out people's names. I'm not used to the streaming thing, so I always forget that. So thank you for the comment, Hanno and Nilix. Shadencore gets called out in my videos, so you're exempt. You get no appreciation from me. If any of you are just starting Stoneshard, if I do make another tip video, I'll point this out, but keep in mind that if you set 0 hours and rest, you'll just save without anything happening. It's a little Easter egg, and by Easter egg I mean game mechanic that isn't explained. Didn't people, like, introduce necromancy and stuff, though? Didn't people, like, introduce necromancy? Sorry. I can talk for a long time, but it takes a decent amount of effort to not sound like a... like a valley girl, I guess. Shaden Core, are you still there? Oh, we lost one. Man down. Let me see. I should have the... I should have... Yeah, I have ultra low latency, but... I... My internet connection can be a bit finicky sometimes. Stoneshard streamers. No! Shincore, should I make my catchphrase for my videos be Privyat Igorcom just every single time? Confuse people. Make them question reality. This is supposed to be a brigand camp. Okay. Modding the game is painful? Why? Also, I found the key. If I can make a request. I'm being semi-serious here. Wait, let me think. Wait, let me think before I keep speaking. Yeah, okay. If I had one request and for the modding community, so you know how like you'll have mice with thumb buttons? You cannot bind stuff to the thumb buttons, apparently. Wait, let me check before I keep spouting nonsense. Yeah, you can't. So if I had a single request for the devs or modders, it would be to support mouse thumb buttons, because the page up thing is like actually really awful for me. Yeah, mouse 4 and mouse 5. Sorry. That guy just spit on the ground. He's gross. It is not possible. Do you know what game engine this is in? It's stupid cold out here. Let me warm you up. Okay. The dialogue is so good. Game Maker Studio 2. I can check that out. I don't think it's an engine limitation. Alright. I mean, I was thinking about it. That was like kind of half serious because I didn't know if I was like just being crazy or not. It's kind of rude for me to be like, hey, can you guys see about the mouse 4 and mouse 5 mod? But no, the main reason is because, especially because I have a mic in front of my face, it's really weird, like, changing my entire hand to do the key buttons. I could probably find keys, but I'd just forget them, I think. My magic will be the end of it. I don't know if I have any... I have some other... Wait, so did you find out about the hunger thing from modding, or did they say that in a dev blog? Did I shock myself? Hold on, I need to... Yeah. Alright. Well, it's raining, so these guys are kind of pushovers right now. Oh. I found out through staring at code. Alright. Oh, okay, so sometimes YouTube it can be really finicky with, like, deleting stuff. But I was gonna say, if you do know any, like, posts or areas where people have compiled weird stuff like that, and you could send it to me or, like, comment it on the video, that'd be cool. I was just gonna say, like, in the off chance that might make for, like, an interesting video, but that's also asking you to take time out of your life to do random work. Also, it might be a trade secret. I really want to try and do, like, these crazy burial ground locations, but I feel like I'm just gonna die, so I might just kind of save scum here and see what I'm up against, and decide if I want to go through with it. I also don't remember if I have two... No, I got rid of the other coffee. Okay. I didn't catch what you were asking. Sorry, if there's like a forum post or like page or something where you have like anyone's posting these like weird details you found through looking at the engine, if you could comment it or send it or something, I'd check that out. Sounds cool. Or I don't know if that's like a Discord thing. I guess I don't really know what I'm asking either. We have a modding Discord. Okay. Is that on the Reddit or something? Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Listen, my main thing is that I feel like my niche is to like make content for people who are interested in the game. My niche is not to be good at Stoneshard. Like, I don't pretend to be good at this game or even really know that much about it. My mission statement right now, I guess, is like when people are trying to get into indie games like this, sometimes it can be really hard to find guides. Stoneshard isn't really that bad, but some games are really bad. I think Gates of Hell Ostfront wasn't the worst, but I learned more in the Discord than I did watching like actual guide videos. So I just try and basically do like the opposite of that, if that makes sense. Okay. This is gonna get really annoying in the future, like when I can't open my bag and stuff. Alright, don't need that. Crowbar would probably be more useful here. Also, yeah, sorry if my responses are weird, and it's just like, for one, it's the multitasking element, and then for two, I'm a little sleepy. I'm glad it stopped raining, because I'm sure that was like butchering the audio. I have a friend who does streams, and they're like, you need to test it before the stream, and I always like, I do like a half test, and then I get into the game, and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't test the game audio, oops. Whoopsie doodles. I'm actually gonna like kill myself with my own magic at this rate. Oh. That right there might actually just kill me by itself. Yeah, I'm dead. Do you think he'll go left or right? Oh, see, here, I think this is another glitch, actually. Because, in a situation like this, if you don't see the bear trap icon, you'll just walk into the square. Like that. That was a 7-dimensional chess play. Alright. Well, I mean, to be fair, you know, it's unpaid, I mean, it's unpaid, basically, volunteer work of just trying to figure out what you can do with the game, so I don't think it's that weird. I think, in terms of modding, the stuff I would be interested in is stuff like the necromancy tree and probably unarmed combat. Like, I've kind of memed about it before, but the dev said something along the lines of, like, unarmed combat being unrealistic, which I think is kind of silly. I understand why they'd be like, in a world of like fantasy and blood magic and stuff, you wouldn't want to do unarmed combat, but realistically, if you can make magic staffs and wands work, you could make wrestling people to death work. Hello, Trexleo. There's a lot of potential for modding, it's just very tedious. Yeah. The devs don't really support the modding scene. I'm not a fan of them, so that's fine. Like, were they, like, mean to the modders, or why are you specifically not a fan of them? Sorry, we're talking about Stoneshard drama. I should change the stream title to Stoneshard drama sesh. Talk about Stoneshard-ish. Alright, this time I'm gonna, like, give it a good try, but I don't think I can actually beat Iagram. Honestly. Also, being wet is, like... It's really unfortunate that Jonah became so wet. It's gonna disrupt the magic. Alright, sorry. I didn't get my cape out. Sorry, I just want to check something. He's a max range of 3, so if I kite him... Oh, he looks angry. I don't... What was that? My man missed. Hold on, let me think. Don't get the knockback. Mega brain. My brain is huge now. Knock it back! Knock it back! No! Alright. I'll start streaming Stoneshard soon. I'm finishing a retro week theme I started. Oh, okay. I feel like I don't want to be mean, but I feel like to a certain degree... This is gonna sound mean, but I feel like to a certain degree, the devs don't have to support modders, but I think to what you're saying of them like hindering you or making it harder, I think that's really unnecessary. I guess that's just kind of like my stance, but yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to fight him better. Hold on, let me check if this gives me well rested. It doesn't, right? Yeah, no. Because I was gonna say, like, I was wet, so I'm just getting shocked and stuff. I want to see if I can beat the Yagram. Brain got so big I lost my head. Yep. Getting roasted. The roast goose stream. I just want to... Let me think. I feel like I might have beat a Yagram before, but... Is it Yagram too? Is it like Yagram? My point of view, like them not making tools for modding easily this early on is understandable. I think Stoneshard's devs, this is just like a dumb basic, or not like a layman opinion, but I feel like Stoneshard's devs are gonna kind of shoot themselves in the foot because, not shoot themselves in the foot, I feel like Stoneshard's devs are in a bad position where like all the naysayers seem super justified, and I feel like they don't really appeal. I don't know how to put it. I feel like in some ways, the way that they update the game and stuff makes it really easy for people to point at it and be like, this game's a scam! Like that kind of stuff, right? I feel like it's almost like weirdly harder to like defend the Stoneshard devs sometimes. Even though I personally don't think they're really doing anything wrong, but that's because I'm accounting for stuff like, you know, they had the war and like a bunch of other stuff that made it more difficult for them than it would have been otherwise. But like, I was talking with a commenter the other day and they were talking about how they had backed it since the Kickstarter, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I understand why someone would be angry if they backed it back then, the game still wasn't out. I can't really do much to him. Except did that do 70? Why did that do 70 damage? What is this game? Oh, he's just healing? What is he healing from? Heals 6% max health per turn. Okay. I have an ability that allows me to heal to max health as well. It's called exiting the dungeon. Oh no, I'm cheating. Sorry, I looked away from chat. This game will never be popular without the ability to customize it for different people through modding. Imagine all the ideas they can share and improve the game. Cape? Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. I'm still wondering if capes are just going to be completely destroyed by the next update, because backpacks seem so useful in that version of the game. You can enjoy the core gameplay without wanting it to be super hardcore. Maybe you would actually love the game if it had a more friendly save system. I think for me that moment was when they did the save and exit update. The one thing that actually ruined this game the most for me was that I was in college, and the lack of a save and exit meant like sometimes I'd have to like go to a class or go to my job and like leave my computer running for 6 hours. And usually people go like, oh, like, you know, it's not that big of a deal, and it's like, I think even in old hardcore video games they would, you know, let you save and exit. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. I actually don't know how Rogue worked, because the one thing is that from what I found, Rogue had like 50 million different variants of itself. So like I know someone who, they had a version of it on their college intraweb or computer system, whatever. I also wonder, sorry, I'm talking a lot. Modder could have done it way faster. Look on, accept and make that change. You can enjoy the core again. Yeah, I don't know. The one thing I'll say is that the Stoneshard art team is stellar. Like, those people are, the Stoneshard artists in my opinion are some of the best indie game artists I think I've ever seen, especially with the amount of new items they're able to add. Maybe that's like a super hot take, but I really like this game's art. Okay. %. I mean, if that's the only Yagram in the dungeon, then yeah, I can beat it, but that was a lot of effort, to say in the least. Okay. That was weird. As I said, they're crazy talented, but they have a very specific, opinionated vision for the game, and they want to follow it, even if it means alienating everyone. Yeah, I can totally see that. I mean, I feel like that's why when I see a lot of the negative comments, my reply has mainly kind of been sort of like, all right, well, let's wait until, you know, Rags and Riches, because I feel like that's when more people like pick up the game or talk about it or whatever. Especially because City of Gold had a lot of publicity around it. Like, from what I remember, there were a lot of YouTubers who covered City of Gold, but most people didn't understand that City of Gold was like a incremental update. Like, they did a little bit, you know, which he's like, you know what I'm talking about. They didn't add it all at once. At first, the city was very barren because they didn't read the patch notes, and that got a lot of negative publicity. I can't wait to go into Geomancy 4. Another thing too, I feel like the way they handled the survival tree, I definitely might be an unpopular opinion in this, but I think it's annoying. I think if there was a way to get skill points or something like that, like in the world, like almost like how Fallout has bobbleheads and stuff, I wouldn't care as much. I like how he attacked the door. That's absolutely baller. I don't know if he can spit on me from there. Sorry, I was queuing up a bunch of attacks. Okay, you know what? Alright, some food. Just clicked. Maybe over 2 to 3... Yeah, I've heard that before. I think that's a really good idea too. Like, if they had skills that, like, well, I don't know. I don't know if the devs would not care for that. That's not what they're like. If they would find that to me, but if they took like, yeah, utility and just made a utility skill points thing, that would kind of be so much better. But like with Magic Mastery, if you got a point for Magic Mastery and a point for your skill, that would definitely be broken. Like I could understand that pretty easily, but I don't think I can do this dungeon. Like I don't think I have enough coffee and enough big brain. This vampire looks very anemic. A Merc Stalker. I don't know if I've actually fought any of these. This is the initiative. Merc Strike. You can turn invisible. Okay. Best thing to do would probably be to try and stomach him, but... Did he just teleport? I love when you damage yourself casting, like, the... Wait! Wait! Okay, so this happens occasionally with Electromancy, but if you noticed, what happened is... I applied him with Resonance, and apparently one of the enemies over here got it. And so when I short-circuited... It hit him too. Unless that's a passive, but they're not in my visions, so that shouldn't happen. But I'm not gonna complain. Maybe I should complain. Where did I get hit by For Whom the Bell Tolls? Wait. Wait, what? Why is this game insane? Alright, sorry. Let's calm down. I accidentally just got rid of my dextrose or whatever. It's another thing with modding, it just focused. If they focused on content, we could focus on balancing through mods, and they could just steal our ideas for the game when the time is right to do balancing. Yeah, that's definitely that's definitely like I don't know how to put it. It's like a similar thing happened in Total War. All right, and this is where I leave. We are just not doing that today. We'll take our geomancy book, maybe make a few hundred dinars. That's a nice little tidy profit. We will just keep on trucking. Get out of here. Sorry. So from what I found out, the Darth mods, like that guy in the Total War community, I guess he got in like a huge argument with the Total War devs around like Napoleon, and I think that's part of the reason he quit the community, because they just like they didn't like him. Like I guess they didn't like being upstaged by him, or maybe he had an ego or something. But I feel like that's definitely something that happened in Total War, where they would like take some ideas from the modding community and implement them. I don't know around when there was kind of like a shift there though. Backpack. Shit, can I just cancel the game? I don't want to play anymore. Can I just buy a new backpack? We can leave it. Those ruby beads weren't worth it. Right. If I die here, I sound really sick. I don't know if I got sick actually. That scared me. If I die here, I might just go somewhere else, because this is not working. Let me see. Nice pathing. By the way, I like that you can target opponents with the reflex seal. I think that's baller. It's killer game design. Sorry, I gotta calculate this. 8 tiles? Yeah. initiative loss. He's really high. Yeah. The iconic Electromancer plus Hammer build has succeeded once again. Isn't Backpack outside? Was it? Am I actually that dumb? I am rolling it back. Was it outside? Yeah, I have brain issues. It definitely was. I didn't even need to do that. I just need to go grab my backpack. Whatever. Regardless, what this proves definitively is that I need to train harder. I need to go back to the training weights. Let's just pretend all that didn't happen. That was a nightmare. The Death Singer Hive is so far away. I mean, I got the Brigand camp. Get good Kappa. Oh. Oh. I have like 30 hours of gameplay total. I think because I stream, my hours are like super inflated. I have 137 hours, but I mean, given the fact that I make videos on it, to be honest, it's kind of low now. Like, what's crazy is I only made like 2,000 XP doing that. So I don't know if I should go to Manshire or what. I just need to keep building. She's stone on my shard till I ink stain games. Did you go Google the devs just to make that joke? Answer me, Jeff. Answer me! Jeff, no. Maybe. Jeff, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. Just let me fast travel, please. She's stone on my shard till I ink stain games. Those are bars. When you're stoned, but she keeps sharding. Wise man once said, "You can't stone that which you can't shard." Hopefully I run into a bear or something. Are Yagrams usually box? Next stream material. Next stream title material.com. That's so true. Are Yagrams usually dungeon bosses? I feel like they are, because I know to be like decently afraid of them. They had to blast my kidney stone into shards so I could pee them out. And Jeff, I miss John already. I miss Top J. Kind of a Josie cell, I'll have you know. Can't get the stone, I won't give you my shard. How big was that tile? I don't know, if any of you saw the caravan pics, but I was looking at a lot of them. They're not looking at one. They had like the caravan perks up, that you can get. and I was looking at them, and like the top one is like a flag, and I'm really curious as to what that does. I'll see if I can like pull it up right now. Stoneshard blog. I should probably just go to Reddit, I guess. I always forget they don't have like a blog on their website. It's Steam and Reddit, which is so weird to me. Do you guys ever think about the fact that Stoneshard has like a whole like hunting system? You know, where like enemy like wolves hunt rabbits and stuff like that. Like they implemented that. Did they only post the caravan stuff on the Reddit? Sorry if you can hear me scrolling. I think they did. Damn the Stoneshard devs for making me visit reddit.com. It's unforgivable. Steam Deck and Stoneshard, who's playing this game on deck? No one. When I play Stoneshard on my Steam Deck, I use a mouse and keyboard. Just FYI, like if you're gonna do that kind of stuff, just buy like a Logitech Bluetooth mouse and keyboard. It's well, of course I have mine hooked up to a TV, so I don't know what everyone's experience is. That's 175 gold in the bank. I'm somewhat of a businessman myself. They should also consider adding more purses so you can like buy a bigger purse that holds more coins or something. That would be a cool quality of life. Sorry, I genuinely alt-tabbed to go... I can't see shit because of how small it looks on PC. Imagine on the Steam Deck. Need a magnifying glass. Yeah, it would be cool if you could zoom. Because I've noticed in my videos I have to blow up like the footage so often because it's just like a tiny Stoneshard picture. MFR needs a magnifying glass to read. No. Yeah, I saw the modding work in progress part 2 post. I don't know what that is. That's not it. Here's the caravan. Was that a leak? Like, am I going crazy? Oh, okay, found it. Alright, give me 5 more minutes, we'll have this sorted. Okay, it's here. Alright, so what I was... Okay, alright, the way I spoke about that was really confusing. What was I just moving? Was I moving the stream overlay? Oh lord. Lord help me. So if you look over here in this tree... Actually, you know what? The more I look at it... Do you see this area over here where it's like all the different... like items? This is probably just something that like gives you reputation with the settlement. So I was gonna say with a flag, I was like, do you start a mercenary company? Like what does that upgrade do? And then you have the ones here that are like new wheels and stuff. This is probably more space, storage space, I'd guess. Something to do with horses, I don't know. This looks like it's all crafting stuff, which is really interesting to me. And then there's this campfire chickens stuff. Like that's probably for resting. So if I had to put a guess down, it looks like resting, improvements, crafting. I'm assuming this would have to do with traveling, and then this would have to do with your contracts, relationships, I don't know. The entire contract system's about to change, so... I removed my footage. I hope all of you saw that and I didn't just look like a psychopath. They plan to do alchemy, crafting, and other stuff. Yeah. I always feel like, the game that I always think of the most, or the series I think of the most when I'm looking at Stoneshard is like the Elder Scrolls, which they've kind of stated, so like I use that as evidence. but the comparison kind of gets harder and harder. If they added crafting, it would definitely be like, alright, this is pretty Scrolls-like. Forget Souls-likes. Mobile camper base? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's what I'd guess, but like, my other thing is like, would they really want players to be able to dictate where their base is? Like, I don't know. I just feel like the devs wouldn't let you do that. I also keep thinking I'm gonna run out of money, but I actually have like 2 grand on me. My back pocket. Have the modders looked into like how the cleaning works? Or like the world and rooms and stuff being cleaned? Let me see. Is this all actually gonna go bad? That really sucks. I like to save those for missions. Whatever. Like when items get like removed from an area, like items on the ground. I know it doesn't really happen indoors, but do they have something for that for outdoors? How did that go? I have too much food. Because my next question would just be, is it possible to make it? Yeah, yeah. No, I got you. I wonder if it's possible to make it so the items clean up inside, or if there's like a specific reason they don't do that. They're like, at least like food items. It's really weird when you walk into like one of your rooms and there's just rotten meat on the floor. It breaks my immersion. This game's supposed to be realistic. I might have heard something of value. Do you want to bribe me? Sure, Nud. Let's see if I have the mental capability to go take out a bunch of like tier 1 bandits. Oh. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. I mean, it's not uncommon in games like this for items to be like left on the ground. I just mean like rotten items specifically. I don't know, it's just kind of weirdly gross. That'd be a fun soft lock otherwise, yeah. Or like, let me think. I don't know. The other thing that's weird about Stoneshard that I always forget is that there is like a main quest and they have that one like where you're investigating for the Venomist and stuff like that. That guy looks a little juiced up. I don't know if I can actually like one-shot him. think he's a terrible aim. He's not picking up. That shield looks really cool. Oh no, it's the mercenary dog. These are the real dogs of war. I'm sure I'd behave when the room is not loaded though. Yeah, I don't know. Just gotta skin the dog, get the dog pelts. Wow, he dropped a beautiful amethyst ring of bronze. Finest bronze he could muster. I think they should change it so alcohol relieves fatigue. The character's already enough of alcoholics, but I do like looking at my stream view, and it shows a dip of when I went to -8 viewers. Still not sure how I'm gonna recover from that. May have to take a bio break soon. Good content is how. You got this. I don't know if I was supposed to read those in sync or separately, so I just kind of guessed. Cook myself a little meal here. What do we got? Let's eat some onions. Fellas, find you a girl who can eat raw onions. Oh no. Can he not find me? Not good enough. No, I'm not good enough for him. This is terrible. He called me the B word. Can't repeat that. This is a PG, violent, gory game stream. Kind of excited for the next update because I think for my next playthrough I'm gonna do something like a two-handed sword or something like that. I did one of those before, but it just seems like it would be more fun with the new armor system. I want to be Guts from Berserk. I hate scanning through my food to figure out which one of these stupid food items is going to go bad first. Oh, is that the boss? We do a little Jonah trolling. Wait, yeah, you can vacuum them in with the electro ball. This is literally genius. This is next gen. I love how his hand popped off. Alright. Man, like, I know this isn't lower tier dungeon, but this is almost like a net negative. If I was playing an armored build, I'd probably lose money. Nope. The hunger with alcohol thing is interesting. I wonder if there's more hidden mechanics like that. Come on, come here. Here, boy. Curses, I'll kill you for this. Didn't work. Go full Wario mode, just eat some garlic. Everything will be fine, I assure you. Alright, I made 13 whole crowns, so can't call this this trip a waste. Let me see. You know what I haven't seen in like... I haven't seen a hidden room in a long, long time in this game. I think I haven't seen one since my last playthrough. Sorry, I gotta get daggers 1. Or no, dual wielding 1. Oops. I was hella surprised to find they bothered to take it into account. I think that's what's interesting about this game. To be honest, I think they have a really good system for doing like realistic fantasy. I wonder if, I wonder what other weird stuff they must have. Have you heard about, there's a chance that enemies can drop 2 purple weapons at once? There's math with hunger, vitality, and toxicity resistance. Oh, that's cool. There's probably a lot of math now because of, like, the 4 tiers of intoxication that they have. Back in my day, you just got drunk. Why is the like rest of this dungeon significantly more difficult than the part I thought? So why are they all like tier 1 bugs? Okay. Not that I can really read because I suck at maths. It's fine, I can't either. The only reason I try and ever use maths is for like game theory stuff. That was an interesting crit. Jonah's feasting. I think I can take all these without really breaking a sweat or having to play like smart. I think a huge problem this game has, maybe not a huge problem, but I think a main thing in this game is that like 40 times 1.25 each are Do you know what SKR is? Simple maths. Don't they teach everyone that in grade school? No, yeah, I get what you mean. Did I even loot his room? I did, right? I just think I didn't take it. No, I didn't. Did I? Grabs your hunger value. Okay. Is it ever weird because it's all in like percentages? Or does that even make sense? Is everything, like everything in this game I think is percentile. Except for... It's so weird. Next hand. Even... What do I have? Like, none of this is worth anything. This is the most fun part of the stream when I try and organize my Stoneshard inventory. I thought I was so hot with my Electromancer cowl and mantle. Tetra stream. That gave me like 2000 XP. That whole dungeon was the same as like the 2 enemies I killed, or whatever. Yeah, the like Yagrum and whatever I killed. Sorry, I think I'm worried I'm actually sick. I didn't think I was. Yeah, I might take a quick bio break and then I'm gonna think. I don't know if the Bryn quests will have regenerated by this point. I mean, I could just keep spamming Manshire ones, but they're not really gonna level me. I do like how I'm at the point in the playthrough where, like, I don't even care walking back. I'm just, yeah, whatever. The lightning spell's good. The lightning spells are, they're kind of centered around, like, fighting multiple enemies at once. So they're kind of swingy. Like, the lightning, well, it's electromancy, but electromancy will kind of falter when you're, like, dealing with single target enemies and, like, enemies with shock resistance, like, stuff like that. Like, I feel, in my opinion, it feels like geomancy and pyromancy are kind of, like, more reliable. But I don't think it's actually electromancy's fault. I think it's just, like, a part of the game. Like, the main boss I'm trying to fight right now, I don't think electromancy is very good against it. So what people do is they bring Molotov cocktails instead. I guess the best way to put it is that it, like, scales, because there's stuff where it's like, if an enemy is, you know, resonating, which is like the status effect they get, then you will do plus 25% damage, like that kind of stuff. Do 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 do. Bam. Probably gonna sell my books to this guy. I'm just not really that concerned about it. Much. Yeah, whatever. I don't need him. Sure. I'll sell her the Bryn wine. Have been trying to find a reliable way to start since I started recently. I feel like the most reliable builds are stuff like pyromancy, ranged weapons, one-handed sword and shield, like stuff like that. But I don't know. Like, I haven't played every build in this game. I played ranged, two-handed sword. I played ranged with a dagger, which made me use the dagger a lot more. I don't know if that really counts, though. Like, Giga Chad. I mean, if you can beat the boss as Electromancy, then I ought to be able to. But I'm also not max leveled, so that's my excuse. Some spoiled bread on the floor. Yummy. You need to, so when you start like a ranged build, I mean, you don't need to, but you want to take the taking aim skill, like basically no matter what, because if you look here, it gives you plus 70% to your next shot. And it basically means every other turn you can take an accurate shot. Another thing about ranged builds in Stoneshard that I think a lot of people fail to realize is that they did a tweak a while back where at your max range and your minimum range, you actually get an accuracy debuff. So I'm not saying, like, you don't need to worry too hard about that, but if enemies get closer to you, you'll actually get less accurate. Unless it changed. As far as I know, that's still how it works. I personally, I think the most kind of foolproof build you can do for ranged is if you go into daggers, there's a skill called Quick Hands, which means you can change your loadout without it taking a turn. So you can have your first You can have your first inventory be your bow, and then the second one have your dagger. Or daggers if you want to try dual wielding. And then you can switch, and it doesn't cost a turn. You can just do it. So if they get too close, you can fight. And then take the taking aim skill. And another thing you can do too is try and fight like animals instead of people. But I generally find in the early game of this, you can just walk around Osbrook and like basically die over and over and learn. That's how I did it anyways. So I don't know if any of that's helpful, but yeah, with anything in Stoneshard, there's probably a guide out there that'll help you, but just keep in mind that like dying's a part of the game. So the number one thing you want to do is like make sure you're stopping at a bed and saving or whatever too, so you don't get like frustrated. I still get frustrated though, so you know. I don't know if I should, like, these contracts aren't even like, it's kind of, I mean, it's not a waste of time, I guess. I'm just killing time until I can go do the other thing. But I don't feel like I'm strong enough for the randoms either. What do we have here? Do we have any good points of interest? Encampment. Hunting grounds. I should try and fight those, like, buffalo things. Not buffaloes, what are they? Remember when Dance Macabre Skill had lifesteal good times? Back in the olden days. Back when they used to hide bear traps in the woods to troll people for no reason. Back when Stoneshard was good! Do you remember when they added bear traps and they literally just hid them everywhere in the game? Like, always? Like, it's such a funny thing that I don't know if people remember that. I missed the lockpicks. I guess I'll go back to Bryn, but I don't think they'll have another quest for me yet. And also, Bryn quests have the chance to actually, like, kill me, so they're a little more intimidating. Is that full of money, or is that just empty? Okay, it's empty. I should have probably taken that smoked ham. Can I fit? Can I fit beer in here? I forget how big it is. Isn't it like... Yeah, whatever. I'll just go. Oh, yeah. It's not that they didn't make sense. It's just that you get hit by them like all the time. Remember how map was an item and it didn't show you where you are? I think they should go back to that. I don't think I actually played when the game was like that. I think when I played was when they changed... I could be wrong. I think when I started playing, they changed the map to show where you are. I think that was like one of the big things. Blurst. Alright, I want to do more quests, but... I was gonna say I might wrap up in like an hour or so, and I just have to go to the bathroom really quick. The restroom. I have this one friend who's English second language, and I never really brought it up with him, but for whatever reason he says toilet, like I need to go to toilet or to the toilet, which isn't actually wrong in English, but it's just like one of those things, like I don't know how to put it. Just people usually don't say it, so it kind of cracks me up. I don't know if I'm making any sense. And maybe that's a regional thing too, like people just don't say it around here, but yeah. I'll put on some copyrighted music while I go to break time. Sounds French. La toilette. My tab ran out. Curses! This is all I had. Let me see. It'd be cool if you could talk to the innkeeper and ask how much more time you have. Yeah, the woods were definitely a lot more scary. I'll be right back. I should have done this while I was walking. Alright, I've returned. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go out. I shouldn't bring my money with me. You just eat right into the mic really quick. I wonder if hunger affects the intoxication from potions and stuff as well. I wonder if like using hunger you could like minimize the effects really well. Might as well try it out. Stoneshard ASMR stream. No, this is mukbang. I'm gonna turn on my camera and show you me eating a sandwich. These have worked. Okay. Misericord. What's in this sandwich? Nothing. I lied, I was eating a protein bar. I found, in my hometown, there's this guy. I think I've mentioned it on one of my streams, but I found out I'm, like, Polish. It's just kind of a long story, but not like 100%, but yeah, I lived in, like, a Polish area. I didn't think I personally was Polish, but I am. So I found out there's this Polish bakery, right? It's supposed to be open for like 100 years. So I visit the guy, I talk with him. It was like one of the weirdest places I've seen. It's almost like if you've ever had a relative who's like a bit of a hoarder or something, or maybe they're just good at fixing stuff and they'll have crap laying everywhere. But there were like 2 seats from like a car, like the back seat of a car, in the bakery. There was like old machinery everywhere and stuff. There was a tractor that looked like it was from the 40s outside. And I've had his bread once before, but he was just talking to me about it. And yeah, I had a nice conversation. But yeah, it's this Polish rye bread. It's steamed. When I asked him, he was like, do you want it sliced or not? I was like, oh, I'd like it sliced. He put it in this machine, like, I don't know when it's from, but dude, I swear it looked like it was from like the 50s. It was like a bunch of like metal blades, and then he turned the machine on and they turned red hot. And he stuffed the bread in there and it sliced it up. And it works, you know. But definitely interesting. It's crazy that male human end is here. I always thought, like, where's the log? How do you get to the log? Do they have a log here? I don't exactly know what he meant about steam, but no, so what they do is, they take the bread and instead of, like, putting it in an oven or something to make the crust, they, like, steam it. That's what he was telling me. So he's like, it makes it extra, like, hard and chewy. Yeah, it's really good. I think because it's actually made fresh, I think it doesn't keep as long, which is definitely a downside, but I liked it. And yeah, this dude was telling me he gets up at like 2 a.m. some days to just make bread. He makes bread he makes bread both literally and figuratively. This guy is out of coffee. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I might have to postpone our adventure because there's no coffee. Alright, there's only one other person in town I know who sells coffee. People who work at bakeries are literally insane. Because of that story I told you, or just in general? Why do they not have any mud? I want elven mud. Who else might have it? The random goods guy, maybe? I mean, to be fair, the story I'm telling is about, like, it's like a small like, it's like one guy running it, I think. What is this? An exquisite staff. This looks really cool. Yeah, I watch Ruby, so what? That's what that necklace tells me. Give me one of your leaflets. What? Wait. No! No! I'm in the negative money glitch! Oh, no, I had space, I guess. People of the free city of Bryn, the Silver League wants to remind you that elves are not only our loyal friends and allies, but also citizens just like you. Therefore, assaulting, threatening, insulting, or committing any other outrageous act towards them is completely unacceptable and will be treated by the gods as direct sabotage. Bryn's prosperity, stay prudent, and don't forget what side you're on. I actually like the elves a lot. I think the elves might be some of my favorite NPCs in this game, so if I ever caught someone assaulting an elf, let's just say they wouldn't survive to see another day. One thing that could definitely make this game a lot more of a classic is if it had that sort of, I know I keep saying Elder Scrolls, but just something like that where there's like weird interactions, like you're walking and there's just random encounters. Which this game is, you know, beta, whatever, but I'm just saying it would be something I'd look forward to. Sorry, I'm eating almonds. I skipped breakfast. Dude, imagine if there's a 10 XP like exploit with those leaflets. You can just read them a million times. Who here would have Elven Mud? I usually buy it from the elves, so I haven't had a problem with this before. Just want to say, I'm not trying to say this in a condescending way, sometimes I speak like that, but if you guys aren't Americans, there's been like, you know, the Korean wave. It's kind of like how people are super into Japan. I like foreign countries and like learning about them and stuff. It doesn't just have to be like those specific or Asian countries or whatever. But yeah, a lot of people are into like K-pop and stuff, right? And so I have a friend from South Korea, and I like learning about it and, you know, asking him and stuff. And so I wanted to go out for like Korean fried chicken, which is a thing. They like, it's weird. I think they put the spices on with the batter or something. They do it slightly different than we do here, but from what I tasted, man, it was pretty good. But anyways, so like I said, it's called Korean fried chicken, which as an American is very confusing, because when you read KFC, you're not thinking, oh yeah, this is, you know, some foreign product. Listen, you gotta read up, become educated. Look at this armor. What is the point of this merchant? This is the most useless merchant. Wait, does he buy food? What is the point of this merchant? He's like single-handedly the most useless merchant in this game. Come back here. Tell me a story. Alright, we didn't find Elven Mud, so I'm gonna have to go sleep again, so... Wait, that's just Crom. Dude, I can't wait to buy the Chronomancer mantlet. Wait. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was like, wait, what? I was messing them up. The Enchanter one. Sorry, the Enchanter stuff. This is really cool. I think the Mage Greaves are the only way I could get, like, better. Does no one in this cursed town sell mud? Is he actually a merchant or an NPC? Well, his tag says food trader, so the assumption is that he's a merchant. I think. Hold on, let me go back. I know the text is small. I'm not gonna... But if you look here, it says food trader. Just gonna go sleep, I guess. I'm a little shocked because I'm actually running out of Elven Mud, so this doesn't bode well for me. Optimism. Listen, he's got the one drumstick. Technically, he's trading. Yeah, he never has anything. I think sometimes he has antlers, and that's the most I've gotten from him. Bakery over here is pretty cool. Bryn is such a beautiful city. The other thing too about some of the criticism of this game is it's like, oh, a lot of it's like copy pasted or whatever. It's like, bro, like all the games that all the series that this game references, like it's kind of like, you know, like Gothic too, I guess would be another game. Like those were not, you know, they did not have individually crafted scenes for every whatever location in that game. Alright, this will have to do. Let's go see if I die in that dungeon. I think what's impressive to me is always the outfits. They're done really well. Like, I can just look at them sometimes and be pretty impressed. And it's not like, I mean, it's not like I'm saying it's something like, oh, I can't believe this is real. You know, I'm not like trying to hype it up like that, but I think it's definitely very nice. I wonder if they use models or something, or like, I don't know, if someone told me to do this kind of art, the way I would try and do it would be to like look for assets in like the Unity store or something and then draw that. Just with stuff like the bag, not everything. And stuff like that, I can't imagine the smoke bomb design was like out there. I do like the way the grenades look in this game, like they got little rags tied around them and stuff, they look super improvised. Makes me feel happy. Listen, they need something for the lake game that just teleports you to the dungeons. Victim. Just the way I like it. How much did I get for that? Might be wise to drive myself off. They already added horses at the brewery, haha. Never realized how weirdly I was sitting. Let me see. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna mute for 1 second. Sorry, I had one of those realizations that I was like super slouched over, like trying to lean into my mic. It's like, no, let's not do that. Let's try and keep my spine intact. That might be the play here. There we go. Okay. Sit comfy, you know, get a nice bottle of water. No idea how horses would work. I imagine, well, in my head, I just imagine carriages and horses would work the way that fast travel works now. There'd just be a chance of like random encounters, but that's just like a pure guess. Like I have no clue. I don't know if they've ever publicly spoken about what they plan to do either. What else is new? I got one of the community mods for BattleTech, like the PC game, and I literally had to run it for maybe like a day. It was like last night, and I think it was done this morning when I woke up. that sucks. These enemies take such a punishment. Is he really not bleeding? See ya, Buster. Can we destroy him? Awesome. I'm not on fire. What's my pain? 15%? Great. Okay. Alright, I want to try the hunger versus intoxication strat. One turn. Okay, so look, I think that potion usually gives me a drunkenness too. I could be wrong there. So I think it actually is working. That sucks. This is epic. Sorry, I'm focusing. I should be paying more attention to chat and stuff. I just... Fights like these are always like really annoying. Is there a quest that asks for altar bells, or is that just to like mess with you? Of course. I forgot to put my robe on and stuff too. I haven't been using traps or like doing anything smart. Okay. That ends now! Can't wait for the next update so I can yeet them in my purse and forget. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we'll see. You can't really open the bags on the ground and do a lot of stuff that you can do now, so I'm curious. Okay. Let's see if I get circles. Can I see what's on cooldown? Yeah. can't even do anything because he basically wasted his spells. Yeah. Let me just check if he resets his cooldowns. No. Yeah, you can't do anything to me. Let's see. Get away from my circle! Get away! Will this drag him into the pillar and do knockback, I wonder? I might have dodged it. Don't have another Uno Reflect. Let's see if I can... No, okay. It's still going. I love the amount of range you get when you go perception. What's funny is perception gives you a +1 vision. So I basically went like half into perception, half into willpower, and then I did some vitality. The main reason was the max energy. Okay. It's crazy how like electromancy makes you feel so powerful and like so weak at the same time. Like when I get miracles and stuff, it's like, oh yeah, this is broken. I guess it's just the really RNG one. I don't think either of these will expire. Yeah, we've got all day. What is that room? Am I gonna get the glitch? No. I just need... let me check if he has range. Sorry, I'm distracted at the moment. I believe the only one that does is the blob. So one trick that I've learned from doing magic playthroughs is that when they're lined up like that, or at least with like electroshock, it's basically like a no lose. Like if there's 3 enemies lined up and you have range, just aim at the enemy and back, because usually it'll end up colliding with someone else if it misses. I don't know if that's actually how it works. I mean, that's like a weird like conclusion I've jumped to, but yeah. Should just bleed out, right? 17%, let's help him. Okay. And there's the blobber. So these I particularly hate. Let me see where I'm at. 0% hunger, because I'm overfed. No, let's just shout. Scream and shout. Let it all out. His maximum range is considerably lower than mine, though. He has like a 5 range. Yeah. So we can kind of just cyberbully him, but these things are pretty decently tanked. You give up or something? They look like the one who stun-locked me to death the other day. Yeah, I've had bad experiences with some of these enemies. To be honest, Crimson might be... At least right now, Crimson is probably like my least favorite to fight, I think. Because they also kind of come off as the most gimmicky. There's a lot of special effects. I think Crimson's probably easier to fight if you like read all of their crap. If you read all the stat cards for the units, I mean. Alright, whatever. Take this. Actually, let's just use it. We're close to leveling up though, so that's mission accomplished there. Not gonna object to that. Some stardust in us. Club. This is probably gonna be a 2-floor dungeon if I had to guess. Potion of sturdiness. Okay. The one who spawns grubs. I never managed to kill him. Yeah, so that boss, I've killed it twice. What I did was throw a smoke grenade, but it looked like the last time I fought the grub one, it seemed like they nerfed it significantly or something. Because he wasn't spawning grubs like in the other room and just stun locking me in the way you said. I've had that happen. Shaden Corden as well. I've tangled with that fiend more than once. Unlock concussion. But yeah, the way I ended up killing him was I used a smoke grenade, and I also have short range stuff because this is like a meme build. So I think there's a few ways to go about it, but I would definitely fight that boss with traps rather than just try and do an honest fight. The problem is that when I was running away after I set the traps, he would set grubs on me and like stun lock me basically. Or not stun lock me, but movement lock me. So I also think having dash might be able to get you out of that. Might just skip the rest of this dungeon. I'm already pretty much in the green from all the books. He regened life and stun locked me to death. I was so mad. Yeah, for me it was actually because the grubs used to do a lot. There's actually a meme. I think in my live stream highlights, one of the grubs opened a door, and I don't think they're actually called grubs. I think they have a name like maggot or something, but I didn't check their names, so I just kept calling them grubs. Another tip I have for Stoneshard is if you're not sure you want to come back later for something, throw it on the ground instead of keeping it in the container. That might be really obvious, but I didn't do that for a while. And it just made dungeons a lot more stressful than they needed to be. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, those are two. So the licky tongues are... I thought she was about to drag me. I thought I actually just killed myself there. You know what? I'm not feeling charitable. Let's ice these guys. Alright, glad that didn't go south. Almost stepped on a trap there. It's great. If I fight here, there's a chance these doors will open and I'll get swarmed. So it's kind of a tough spot. I'm kind of screwed here. I'm not screwed, but this isn't gonna help. Okay. I wish I could just close the door here. He's bled twice. Yeah, he's bleeding twice, so he's pretty... I actually just left-clicked on him, so I went to melee attack him. It's fairly epic. Got a level. I'm going for perception. So I can't remember if we were doing... Yeah, we were going to do one of these two. These should be really strong. Seal of Shackles is really funny because you can just disable their ability to cast spells. I kind of want to take Seal of Shackles because it seems way more fun. This one might actually make me explode in damage, though. Might do Arcane Lore for now and then save Shackles for the next one. Although, like, what if the boss... You know what, let's do Shield. Because if I die, I'll know if it's worth taking again. You don't want it to be the one that got away. I've got 2 medicine salves left. I really feel like the boss is like down here or something, but we'll see. That guy wasn't even trying. No, this looks like the boss room. Sorry, I'm doing like full scumbag setup. I also forgot to take my bear trap. I just found a random trap there. It's so funny. Maybe I should try the seal on him. Can I hit him? No. I really wish I had some lifesteal. That'd be so baller. Let's just finish him. It's gotta be close, right? 3%. Yeah, he's dead. Sorry, I missed chat there. If there was any. Don't... Did it just try to pathfind me through the other trap? Okay, that broke it. I don't know if our other one broke, but to be honest, it should be good. I'll just buy new ones. I hate wasting bear traps, but it's not like they're that hard to come across. 2, yeah, okay. Alright, so this is the Grub Lord. Can I give myself range any other way? Let's see if I can I cheat the system? Let me check really quickly if I can get a good circle. No, those aren't worth it. That was basically a waste of mana. Did they just make it so you can't cast on bosses? Okay, I mean, fair play, I guess, but whatever. Are you kidding me? What? That did 19. Yeah, they have about 20 health, so I think I can just post up here and hopefully kill them all. 40%. He needs to kill corpses to actually get his scrubs down. Yeah, okay. Maybe that was the nerf, because now he needs to use corpses. I don't know if the last time I fought him there were just tons of corpses, but yeah. I do love the immersiveness of the fleshy grubs. I was gonna try and hit it for health. Oh, I didn't notice that. That explains why I was struggling. No, I honestly think the original way it worked, it didn't have to do with corpses. I think he could just spawn them anywhere, and he would always spawn them around you. I'm like almost positive about that. Because I had like a streamer, I was like raging really bad over it. Otherwise, I wouldn't know or care. Okay, I was gonna say, does that corpse count as an enemy? Oh boy, antlers. 3 antlers. Censor? Refuse to censor myself. Okay. So I gave us 1 level. Well, shackle spell sure was helpful. I mean, to be fair, I mainly took it just for like, let me see. What do we have here? Like, yeah, can I shackles this guy and he can't? Wow, okay. Yeah, shackles looks like it's really weird, but I guess it's only for spellcasters specifically, which we'll see when the time comes. Can I shackles this guy? Okay. I mean, to be fair, he seemed pretty shackled. I can't complain in that instance. These, like, rogue wannabe enemies are usually really easy for me. That's something I think Electromancy just... Wait, he didn't reflect it. This game's evil. Is she gonna die off that? You gonna die? You gonna cry? Pee your pants, maybe? I can't do it to her either. Okay. So it seems like it's very strict as to what... Does it say... It doesn't say anything like, you know, target spellcaster or something like that. It just says target object. It's kind of annoying. Lasts a while too. Yeah, I mean, there's the fact they can take energy damage from their abilities, but... Okay, I lost my other lockpick set. Take that for now. Splint. We get a splint, so let's take that, and we should be good to go. Just need to go upstairs and grab my backpack. I don't think there's any big loot rooms we really missed. There's a wardrobe there, but I kind of doubt it has anything worthwhile. On the road again. I'm Jonah. This is my boomstick. What is my, like, magic power at? $163. That might get me up to like 200. I don't know if there's a max. 69% electromancy power. That's powerful. I think if you wear rubber, it should lower your electromancy power. Is this thing in tatters? No. Will I be able to do this in the new update? Who knows? 10 bank checks in that wardrobe, 100%. If there's a bank check anywhere in any dungeon, I'll be floored. I feel like genuinely, aside from like books that are really expensive, some of the best stuff you can find in dungeons are those like repair kits and stuff. So they usually sell for an arm and a leg. Another... Didn't notice that. Glad I didn't just like keep walking. Another weird thing about this game is that potions don't sell for like anything. I thought he was dead. Ooh, he dropped a copper chain. Lucky me. Free 10k crowds, I'll take it, LaBelle. If it can actually drop checks, I didn't know that. That'd be just an I didn't know moment. It is interesting that you can just like shove a ham down your throat and eat the potion. You only get alcohol 1. I think it's normally alcohol 2. It's a good strat. But if it's also your intoxication resistance, I wonder what else you can do. Because I don't think you can take like antidotes and alcohol. I think it gives you the bad. I don't know. I could make it drop bank checks. Yeah, that'd be... I think that'd be a really cool idea. I think that'd be something the devs would want to see you do. Oh, time for the iconic walk back. Sigh. Game styles. No. My soul leaving my body. Now, where's my... I don't think I dropped any wallets. Let's find an empty purse. That should do. About to make 7k gold. Free market. I love the rotten cheese on the ground in the bar. It's always an unfortunate sight. You're out for some partying and there's just rotten cheese there. Like, ah. I didn't ask for that. Grr. Wonder if I can make it to the bookstore if they'll leave before I can even do that. Okay, there are more contracts. Let's go, let me think. I'm just thinking, what am I gonna keep in my room? Oh. Smell in the end must be nice. But I'm always telling myself. How long do I have until... Yeah, they're not gonna be around. So, the smoke grenade I obviously don't need right now. Coffee. This. These two stupid potions. I want to check something actually. I'm gonna take the potions for now, but let's just sleep for a good 12 hours. As is normal. Am I out of food? Yeah. Do I have ham? I have a sausage. Lockpicks. Alright, these should be all my savings. I had a, I had paper money, but I think I got rid of most of it, and now I'm just not sure how much I even, like... Do you need to always bring $10,000 to get the, exchange certificates? Or can it be less than that after you do it the first time? Hey, be on the lookout for Elven Mud. Never any cash to attempt it. Yeah, the buy-in's like 10,000. I'll try it after this, but... Yeah, so if you get to Bryn while playing, make sure you bring like books and jewelry here, because that's where you get the best prices. There might be a few exceptions, but pretty generally it's... He only has 3,000, so let's see, what are we at? 1,000, 1,000, 500. Okay, so we didn't bankrupt him. How much will you buy my antlers for? Yo, it's sold. Probably gonna buy mage bracers, although these gloves are nice. I think grapes might be one of the few things you can easily get that just does a ton of immunity. Does this do immunity? No. $1K for a book? Damn. Yeah, I mean, if you get the high tier ones. Let's see, what's my reputation even at? My reputation isn't even like close to max, which is insane. Harry, forgery is a serious crime. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, he'll only give them 2 for 10,000, which is like, okay. Probably get up to like maybe 9,000 if I'm lucky, but that would be like all my money, which wouldn't be wise. Even if I could get it, I mean. Someone in the street is really angry. They're like honking their car and yelling. I was wondering if he might have like gold cups, but no. Yeah, I'm surprised no one mugs you. Alright. 20, 200, 500. I'm really tempted to go get my repair kit. Whatever. I never go to the other inns here. Small portable chest that can only take money and gems. For all I know, they'll add it in the base game. Who knows? 5, 4, 5, 25, and 57. Okay, not bad. Surprised my cowl took that much of a beating. Maybe I should just change for like a 10 protection helmet. Just protect my head at all times. Protect my cranium. Pato Perfido says, peach, 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 peach. Yes, yes. We need more of that on the stream. Yes. I was Cupid. Feeling stupid. Just imagine the dancing. Plays in the theater of your mind. Alright. So, Ruby Mage. Sorry, I don't watch Ruby. Sapphire Mage. All of these give you negative shock resistance. These look kind of terrible, to be honest, aside from like giving you miracle chance. I don't know, is it just me or the Sapphire ones seem way worse than the Ruby ones? Arcanist? Potion of Life Drain. Really wish I could sell these to someone. Yeah, I don't know. I think this guy is like hypnotizing me. I'm kind of stuck. Alright, I guess maybe we'll wait for a stock refresh. I don't know. I'm like kind of losing steam. I don't want to end it here because we only did one quest. I feel like I didn't do much. He'll buy my potion for 50 gold. It's kind of a steal if I say so myself. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't think they want you to sell potions, I guess. But like, it seems like you can get really strong ones and no one will buy them. It's also interesting how potions intoxicate you in this game. It's definitely a different way to frame it. All of those little intro animations. I had the elixir you can get in the main quest. That's worth 1k. Yeah, whenever I find one, it's a good day. Those are a good drop. My immunity rises. Alright, I wanted to check something. I'm gonna save here. What's that? That's awesome. Alright, rest. I mean, I probably... Well, yeah, let's just eat the sausage then. So can you just load up on, Can you just load up on anti-venoms and just, like, pop them all, drink some water, and then be good to go? In a coma. Why can't I kill them? You won't catch me by surprise. Why won't they wake up? Wake up, fishy! Wake up! Wake up, fishy! Can I, Jeez, how bad did I knock them out for? Oh. Why can't I just kill them? Sigh. Damn. Fortunately, it was... Okay, there's a truck backing up. Fortunately, it was all a dream. I hope. I hope the game doesn't glitch out and make me wanted. So then I'd have to quit Stoneshard. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well, thank you everyone for joining and watching me play Stoneshard. I'm kind of sleepy, honestly. But, yeah, we got through one dungeon. There was an epic boss fight. There were all the trappings of a good stream. So, I don't know when I'll be doing this next. Maybe next Friday? Or maybe sooner, because I have been missing a few weeks, and I do want to try and get to 30. But, I will try and give a bigger heads up. And I think that's everything. Yeah, enjoy your night as well. Appreciate people coming in and chatting. It makes it a lot more fun to do a stream. It's only 21k crowns. Do you use Discord, by the way? Yeah, I have a Discord. Why? I thought you didn't use Discord. Shaden Core is caught out. Caught out with a sus statement. There is a log. It's on that menu. Okay. Well, I don't, but that'd be a good place to communicate. Yeah, I was thinking about making a Discord like a 1,000 sub milestone or something. My main thing is that, to be honest, if I was gonna do a Discord, yeah. But, if I was gonna do a Discord, I might make an account separate from my personal account, and the only reason for that is because, it's like, I mean, if you're in charge of a Discord, you're kind of responsible for the people there and, like, making sure everything's okay, so it'd be good to have that separated from, like, my personal account, so I'm not getting, like, 60 messages or getting distracted or something. That's my logic anyways, but I'll let you know. I haven't decided yet, just because I feel like I don't know if I'm ready to be super active moderating a Discord. I don't know if I'm ready for the Discord mod life. I don't have enough kittens yet. Enough hot Discord kittens. Alright. With that, I leave you. Yeah, have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Feel free to comment or whatever. I also have a Twitter. You can post there, although Twitter's an awful place, so I don't know if you'd want to. Anyways, bye. Oh wait, I have an end screen. Forgot about that. There we go. Now I can safely close out my game. Alright, bye. Good night.